And the dancehall principal Zabrika represent for Sister Flicks. Hey, Sister Flicks, nothing rude, everything with a positive attitude. As she are on the YouTube.
Sister Flicks, sick in a dog. A girl like this and watch this in a dog. On the YouTube, catch a flicks in a dog. Instagram, yo, you better like this. Listen, Sister Flicks, it's sick in a dog. A girl like this, watching a dog. On the Instagram, YouTube, locking a dog. Subscribe and please like this. Sister Flicks, from nothing to something, make everything stack up in a dozen.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Sister Flicks TV. Today we are joined by my big sister, Tashuna, aka Tash. She is also friend to Sister Flicks TV. So you don't know, give her, what the hell's going on? So you don't know, give a warm welcome to Tash. Hey. So you don't know.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
Well, as Sis said, my name's Tashuna, Tash for short. I'm a social work student. I'm about to start my third year, and I'm a mummy.
Okay.
I do a lot of other stuff as well.
So when we say a lot of other stuff, what does that include? Because I know what I want to say. I want to get straight to the prawns, the sticky fried wings, and all of that, all the goodness.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll post the link.
So I run Kustomz kitchen. So if you want any of those wings that she's talking about or those battered prawns, hit me up on Instagram. I also do a bit of sewing. Well, I used to sew a lot more before, but I've kind of slowed that down. But look out for me, I'm coming back.
Okay, so you do a lot of custom pieces. So one of my favorites is my denim jacket.
Yeah.
It looks like a tiger has just been on my back. So anyway, we're going to get straight into the topic, relationship boundaries, and it can come in many forms. We can talk about boundaries between sisters, between siblings in general, family, work, church, anyway. So you don't know, today we just want to share some personal experiences and opinions, because I ain't no doctor, I ain't no expertise. So you don't know, you probably, some things that I might say, you probably will be screaming at your TVs. But yeah, there's been a lot of ongoing topic about the vaccine, and a lot of persons are, some are anti-vaccinators and some are just like, you know what, we just want to see, we just want to wait it out and whatever. So what's your personal thoughts and opinions on that?
Well, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I haven't had my vaccine as yet. And it's funny that you should ask, because I was having this conversation yesterday, sort of debating like with another friend whether we should both get it, and how it's going to affect us if we don't have it. But I think the boundaries, that when we come to the boundaries part, what scares me more about the vaccine, it's not about getting it, it's about why, like sort of how it's come about and sort of how it's being pushed out there. I think that it's about choice. Like normally in everything else that that's kind of promote, like within the last story that we just spoke about, there's a lot of choice, and whilst they're presenting the vaccine as a choice at the minute, it doesn't seem like it, because you sort of have the choice to get it or not, but then certain things are going to be taken away if you don't get it. So I don't think that's the same as having a choice. I really don't think it's the same. So I don't know. Most likely I'm going to have the vaccine at some point, but I just don't like how, if someone's choosing not to have it, or even if someone's chosen to have it, I don't see why there needs to be a massive debate about it, because everyone who has capacity to make a decision does so. So I just think that there shouldn't really be a massive debate. Who don't want to have it, don't have it. Who wants to have it, have it.
Yeah, I just want to second that. For me, the vaccine the vaccine talk in general, the whole coronavirus pandemic, etc., talk, where it's coming from, you know, from the very beginning until now. Obviously, there's been a lot of things that have uncovered. For me, I don't really appreciate, we can all blame government for certain things and whatever, but it's up to you whether you want to choose to listen to them or not. It's up to you whether you want to take the vaccine or not. You know, everybody has choices in life. Me, all right, for example, on Facebook every day, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, everything, I see like different persons be like, oh, you shouldn't have the vaccine, and you need to be woke, and you need to be this, and you need to be that. Hi, Money. Nephew. He's like, you need to be woke, you need to be this, you need to be that. But I'm not being funny. Yeah, we know that the government, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on camera, but we know that they're a little bit shaky. But why would I take advice from some of you lot? Because I see some of you like doing some things that are very questionable itself every day. Like, and you think, okay, I can't take vaccinated advice from the government because we don't know what they're on. But then again, I see what you're on. Yes. But I need to take advice from you. Like, I feel like
educated.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody, yes, is entitled to their opinions. Like how this is my opinion, but it's like the same thing that I see persons doing. I see the government doing. You're trying to force your beliefs onto persons. Like if you see that, for example, say you've taken the vaccine, I'm going to jump down on you and be like, why did you take that? Are you stupid? Are you this? Are you that? Can't you see that the government's this and that? You're doing the same thing that the government's doing, in my opinion. Yeah. But you feel that because obviously you know me directly or I know you directly, it's not seen as negative because I'm talking to you and you feel like you have the right information. Now, I'm not being funny, but I haven't saw none of you like on Good Morning Britain discussing these things. So until then, everybody has a choice. You do what you gotta do, we do what we gotta do, and that's a boundary in itself. Let's not try to
forcing.
Let's not try to cross these boundaries. Let's not try to rock the boat. If you don't want to take the vaccine, then don't take it. But you don't need to get up on Facebook every day or Instagram or WhatsApp every day and be like da 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 da. You really don't need to. It's just not necessary. All right, so Sissy said you wanted to kind of touch on a few points in terms of relationship boundaries.
Yeah, okay, so relationship boundaries. Do I want to touch on some points? So, okay, I'll ask you some questions.
That's cool by me. No one's ever asked me questions before.
I'll ask you some questions.
That's cool by me.
So, what's your take on male or anyone, like, so your partner having friends of the opposite sex? What's your take on that? Like, and what boundaries do you think should be in the place? Like, are you okay with your partner to have a female bestie?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about bestie. Besties are going a little bit, too far. Female friends. It depends how you define the word friendship, because everybody has defines the word friend as a different thing. So it depends what you define as friendship. Friendship as in just general, someone you talk to or someone that you've grown up with, or cool, you may see someone out, birthday.
So like a close friend, but so he has a close friend that calls him all the time. The text, like, say like what you do with your female friends then, but it's of the opposite sex.
Oh nah, but nah. Because guess what? If she's calling him all the time, when can I call you? When can I call you? Do I have to make an appointment? Do I have to what do I have to do with that?
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's a case of before you enter the relationship with anyone, I'm supposed to kind of know, oh, by the way, this is my female best friend, Tashuna, or you know,
Yeah,
or this is
yeah.
where we're coming from, high school friend or whatever. I'm not supposed to be uncovering these friends like later
as
on
we
down
go
the
along,
line.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to, you know,
Okay.
even if I don't meet them personally or talk to them personally, you should at least be like, oh, by the way, friend or whatever.
Yeah.
But don't try to overcrowd
Yeah.
the friendship a little bit too much, because I'm here. So
Yeah.
what's more important, Maestro? I'm joking.
Okay, yeah. I take that. I think for me, I don't know how comfortable I am with. Yeah, I'm single, by the way, everyone. But
Hey! Don't be pulling up in nothing
don't.
less than a Mercedes. No, tell a lie. Don't be pulling up in nothing shorter than a G-Wagon with my sis. Because I'll be right there.
No.
I'll be right there to say, no, she's not accepting that, I'm afraid. I'm just joking.
We're joking. Yeah, but I am single. So I'm just talking from past experience. But I am not too okay in my past experiences. Like a lot of the time when people say we're friends, you know, sometimes it's like they are friends now, but they've done something in the past. And it's like...
Oh yeah, try don't make me uncover that, because if I uncover that, you're going to have a hard time.
I think it's a tricky one, because you don't want to, like, I wouldn't want to overset my boundaries as well, or like overstep the mark and be like, you know what, I don't want you to have no female friends, because I think it's about having trust in relationships. But I do think that if it's someone that you've like done something with, or you was in a past relationship with, I just feel like, is that person still harboring feelings? Because there's a lot of males and females that will opt for the friendship if they can't have the person.
That's true.
Yeah. So
this is why me personally, obviously when I'm in a relationship, I tend to cut those things off, because as you said, male, female, it doesn't really matter, but we know what some of them are like. Some of them are very toxic, and true, because whatever didn't work out with them, now that they see that you're happy, moving on, whatever, living your best life, they want to come into your environment and be toxic and start, you know, saying stuff, and you know, it's just unnecessary. So me personally, I do cut them off.
Okay.
Me too. It's starting to get hot now. Like, have you got any water? I'm like, I need water.
She's dying over
I'm dying over. I'm smeltering over here. Listen, these questions are...
They're a bit, you know.
Because I'm trying to answer honestly.
Yeah.
But then I don't want to sound like a dickhead at the same time, because...
Me too.
Because the thing is, if I'm answering honestly, all right, my show's probably looking at this video right now and you're saying, nah, she ain't acting like that. She's going from 0 to 100, which is true.
Get the fuck
Out
out
the car! But it was necessary at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, them energy no real, them energy no real.
This song, Charlatans by Kiba Sparks, can be found on all digital platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, everywhere. Also follow Kiba Sparks on Instagram at Kiba Sparks 6262, on Facebook at Kiba Sparks Official, and on YouTube at Kiba Sparks Vivo.
Like the water from the ecosystem, them a say and now be them deadly victim. Watch out, me, I got have them.
Okay, so next question. And this is one that I have done, but I don't know if I'll do it in the future. So, how do you feel about going through phones? Like, would you go through your partner's? Have you been through a partner's phone before?
Okay, let me just state it as this. I have been through phones before. I've tried to word this like... So, all right. You see, when you're actually in the situation, it seems like the right thing to do,
Like a good idea.
But then actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, actually, was I supposed to have done that? But let me just tell you, right, when I have gone through phones, I found everything that I needed to find. So I will start off by saying that However, I haven't actually. The last time I went through a phone was back in 2016. Yeah, when about a few months after me and my show first got together, I think I went through his phone. That's another argument, but that's for Queen to his kingdom, so I'm not gonna go too much into that. But I went through his phone. But yeah, was it the right thing to do at the time? It seemed like it. I don't want to go through his phone now because obviously, as we've grown together, we've built up like a certain level of trust.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I have to go through your phone, I feel like we're going back to step one again. And I'm trying not to go back there because I ain't gonna lie. In my past, I was very like violent because I was honestly like Sister Flicks or my sisters and brothers watching this right now. I was very violent because I felt like I needed to be, because previous partners, not Maestro, but previous partners before him, they were violent towards me. And everyone knows I ain't no punk. Like, let's get this started like right now. Like, you want to square up to me? You want to be up in my face? Okay, that's cool. I'm ready for you as well. Let me show you who I am, you know? So, yeah. That's all I can say on that, really.
So, I have been through phones in the past. And again, like you said, I found everything. Like, every time I've decided to go through a phone, I know exactly what I'm looking for. I have a gut instinct. I know that I'm going to find something. However, now, if I had a partner and I felt like there was cheating or there was going to be something, I just feel like I'd rather just walk away at that point, because I can't do it. I cause myself so much pain looking at these stuff in the phone. And it's almost like you already know what's going to be in there, but you know, when it's just like, what you don't know can't hurt you.
You know what?
I just don't want to see it.
You know what?
Just think.
I used to say that what you don't know can't hurt you.
But it can, you know.
But it can, because then if your mind's telling you something, because all right, then I'm a firm believer in God. Yeah. And I feel like no matter how much I want to close my eyes to certain situations, he will always reveal it. Yeah. So it's better that I do know, because if I don't know and then someone else tells me or whatever, it's going to be a whole lot worse. Yeah. Because for me, public embarrassment is the ultimate disrespect. The worst for me. There's no going back from that. Yeah. You know, hence why there was get the fuck out the car. There was that moment there. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, I'm over that right now. But, you know, so.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I just think, again, situations that I put myself in, being older, because I'm a little bit older than sis. I'm a bit older. And I just think now, I don't put myself in certain situations. Like, I'm not going to put myself in situations where I know I'm going to fly off the handle or I'm going to get mad. I'd rather just be like, I like peace. Yeah. I love peace. Like,
tranquility.
I just love being in my zone and having no one bother me. And that's another boundary that people like to cross.
Yeah, not coming into personal space.
Yeah. So, I choose peace now. And going through phones always takes me to war. So, I'm not looking through anyone's phone at all. I'm not doing it.
But what if, all right, then you're not looking for anyone's phone, you're not doing any of that, but you know the streets talk, innit?
So if someone told me, I'm leaving. Like, again, like I've been in situations where anger got the best of me. And I can't be like that. Like, it's not me as a person anyway. And every time I've got angry, it's just been someone overstepping the mark that's took me to that place. And I think now, I just think if someone comes and tells me something, I'm saying this now, you know, I'm saying this whilst I'm not in that situation, but I'd like to think that now if I was dating someone and someone comes and tells me, you know what,
with solid
evidence, I'm just going to say, okay, I'm going to have the conversation with the person, whoever, my partner, and I'm just going to be like, you know what, tell me the truth. And to be honest, most likely they won't. Like, they'll try to lie.
Even when the evidence is
even
there.
when the evidence is there. So I just feel like I'm at the stage and the age where if someone can't be honest with me, I'm happy to just cut them off. Like,
yes, right.
And I do that. Like, I'm okay with cutting off these guys. Like, cut it. Like, I don't have time for lies, deceit. I don't have the time for it. I'm not interested.
Exactly. I do appreciate those questions actually, because I guess there'd be persons that are watching this right now that can maybe relate.
Yeah.
And maybe don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
Because as I said, a lot of these things that we do naturally,
yeah,
I thought it was okay, but then actually when you sit down, you're discussing it, you're saying it out loud, you know, maybe it's not a right thing to do.
Yeah, no, it's important to know how to regulate your emotions. Like, think first. Try your best to think first.
Have you ever had a man go through your phone?
Yeah. Oh,
did he find anything?
Okay, I don't want to go through this because the funny thing is that a man went through my phone that I was not with. Like, me and him was no longer in the... No, right? Is it even good, damn? It's got... All right. Let's just cut this.
Yeah.
Okay, so long story short, like, we was no longer in a relationship, but he decided to go through my phone, and he's seen a message, but like my response, I was not in the wrong. Like, I was doing nothing wrong. Like, I was not in the relationship any longer. But sometimes people like to hold on to people and still, and no, like that's not how it goes. And the person was angry, and I openly said, "What are you angry about? We're not together. Like, we're not, and we hadn't been. Like, it's not like, you know, we break up today." And then tomorrow, no, it was long. And persons like to hold on to people sometimes, and that's just not how it works. Once people are over, they're over. You can't still control somebody's life. So, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like that. A very honest answer.
Yeah. Like, and it wasn't nothing X-rated. It was messages between, like, me and a male. So the person was not happy about that, but we move.
I had persons go through my phone, but everybody knows me already. I just don't give two. That was back then though, when I was like younger. I think I was probably about 21.
Okay.
Them ages there. You know, like when like your first proper relationship.
Yeah.
Seems to be like the longest one ever, because obviously it's like your first love or whatever. So obviously after that ended, obviously you're devastated, and then I was just kind of ruthless after that for a little while. Like, I just didn't give two.
Yeah.
Because I felt that's how that person treated me.
Yeah, I think
so. I just, in return,
once you don't care,
that was it.
I think that's with us women though. I think we're very like all about that person, but then once that's caught, I'm like that anyway. I'm very, I will care about you. I have all this love, and it'll probably take me a long time to let go, but don't make me get to that point, because once I get there,
there's no return.
There's no return, like, at all.
We're liking these questions, so if you're liking what you're hearing right now, drop a like and subscribe.
Definitely subscribe to Sis's channel, and you might see me back.
You most definitely will see Sis back.
But what I'm thinking, okay, so you know how people can call you through Instagram,
right? Oh, don't
like. What do you think about that? Like, do you think that that's just a boundary that is just being broken? Like, why especially strangers.
I literally don't have Facebook Messenger for this same reason. Like, I don't know you from anywhere. You don't know me from anywhere. Why are you calling me? And they've started to do it on Snapchat now as well. Calling me. Why are you calling me? I don't know you. And then the messages, hi babes. Like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. I'm not one for it. I just look and think, why would I, like, you're a stranger? Like, do you
Why would you even
me to answer the call?
And some of them actually do. This is the thing. Because you're just sitting at home waiting for someone, random person, a stranger, to just call you suddenly on Messenger or Instagram. It's weird. Stop the weirdness.
It's very weird. It's very weird. Like, it's a bit scary, actually. I'm not going to answer anyone that decides to call me. I'm just letting you know, I'm not going to answer you through. If you don't have my number and I haven't given you my phone number, it means I don't want to speak to you. So don't call me.
I tell you what, persons that just randomly message you, hi, I like how you look. Do you have a man? You will get instantly blocked.
Oh my
and then
gosh,
and then even if you do respond and say, yeah, you married, can we be friends? No.
We just discussed friends.
Exactly. We don't do friends.
No.
To that degree anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it's
High and by
is a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very what's the word? Like, close knit. Like, everybody that I kind of had from growing up, they're still there.
Yeah.
I very rarely take on new comers.
Yeah.
Unless we absolutely clicked in a way where, you know, we can become friends like that.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that you just be seeing me friending people.
Yeah.
I'm just not like that. I don't even like phone calls at the best of times. Because I tell you what, I'm busy. As Sis will tell you, I'm very busy.
Yeah.
So me trying to go somewhere or come over, you know, for, some karaoke or something, it's not going to happen.
Okay. Yeah. So
I have questions, but I don't know if it's appropriate for this.
okay.
What do you think about friends borrowing money?
I think it's okay. Like, I feel like it's fine. What I think, though, is that, again, there needs to be boundaries. I think that once it becomes like every week or like constant, like, and to be fair, I believe that people always, like, there's always going to be someone that needs help, like myself included. We're all going to need help at some point. So we all might need to borrow money. But I think when it's just like every week you need to borrow, like, I'd rather sit down with the person and say, let's look at your finances. Like, let's look at your outgoings. And because I also don't like to be an enabler as well. So if somebody needs to always borrow money from me, I'd rather help them to see if they're spending their money wrong or if there's something that they can cut back on or something like that, instead of me helping them to be in debt, because for me, that's not being a good friend either. So, yeah. What do you think?
No, I definitely agree. I don't have much to elaborate on that, because it just makes me sick, really. If you're crying out for help and then tutus I help you, and then you're shopping in Selfridges, you've got 2 bags coming out of Selfridges or Adidas store or JD, and you're just like, oh yeah, you like my new, like, no, I don't.
No.
What I want to like is the attitude to give me back my money.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. A lot of the times when people borrow money, they don't pay it back with the same attitude that they borrowed it with. And I think that's the problem. Like, it's
they don't pay it back on time.
On time, yeah. I've had problems with that in the past, and I just think that no, because then I feel like, as well, I don't want to feel like a pest. Like, and I shouldn't have to feel like that, because if I borrowed money from someone, I will say, you know, I'm going to pay it on this date.
And if you
And
couldn't,
I
you'd have
can't.
clear communication
you'd be
to
like,
say,
you
look,
know what,
this is
hi,
what's come up.
Yeah.
Please, forgive me. You know, it's not a regular thing. This has come up, but I'm going to get to you by this time. We can appreciate
just
that.
ignoring calls or like avoiding it, that's just disrespectful. I just think that is point blank disrespectful, because you don't know what plans that person had for that money as well. Like, you can't just assume that, you know, the person doesn't need their money. Like, I'm sure most of us are not rich, so
I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm not an overdraft.
Yeah.
I'm not Barclays. If you could
Yeah.
easily get an overdraft, if you were so good with money,
Yeah.
why don't you just go down to Barclays?
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd give you £100 overdraft today.
Yeah. This is it. I just think it's a sticky one, because I don't like to see people struggle, but also I wouldn't do it every week. It's not going to be an every week or every month thing either. Like, now and again, and yeah.
But you know what
paying
though?
back.
Some persons choose to struggle.
Yeah.
And some people might be screaming at the TV at me, but some people choose to struggle, because I'm not being funny. Exactly. Spend within your means.
That's another
If
one.
if you know you work this amount, or you get
live
this
within
amount,
your means.
live within your means.
I think,
or try to get another job. Then if
Yeah.
this job can't particularly cover that
your
means,
lifestyle.
but if
yeah.
you're trying to live, I don't know, a Cartier lifestyle on an Audi
yeah.
salary,
Yeah. Just,
and I mean that respectfully, because
Yeah.
Audi do pay good
yeah.
wages. But you know what I'm getting at? Let's just try to think a little bit practical here.
Yeah. Be practical. I think people have forgotten to live within their means.
Everybody's on this celebrity lifestyle, which I get it. It looks good. I like it. You know, certain aspects I do like it.
Yeah.
But I never
Some.
try to,
Yeah.
you know, sell
It's
myself
nice
just to
at,
achieve
but
it.
I'm not going to put myself out, like, or I'm not gonna become a pest to someone else to live that life. Like, if I can't live it, then I just can't. You know, there'll be times when you can buy yourself something nice, and then there'll be times when, you know what, you have to buy something cheaper, and that's just how it goes. Like, live within your means.
Within your means.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Go on.
Family members. Because you know, like, all right, boundaries.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might have a family argument,
Yeah.
and then tutus, they're chatting you. Why are you chatting me? Am we supposed to be family? Like, talk to me. You know where I
Yeah.
live. You know where it's at.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on family members? Do you separate them from friends, or do you
Yeah,
have
I
everybody
like
in the same
to.
boat?
You know what? It's funny that you should ask this. Now, like, recently I've learned that, you know what, it's best to keep family members and friends just completely separate. Like, no mixing. Like, you do not need to speak to my family, like, unless there's an emergency where you need to call someone, like, because there's something wrong with me. I just feel like when you mix them, it's like, sometimes I don't even like to mix friendship groups. Like, if I have a group of friends that, like, say my uni friends, I don't even want them mixing, like, over here with my home friends, like my outside friends.
Speaking of mixing,
Yeah.
not to cut you, all right then. What's your thoughts on, for example, say you got a partner, Justin. Just say this is Justin, right?
Yeah.
Justin, Sister Flicks. Don't know. I don't really too know Justin. I know
I
I've
know where
Justin.
you're going with this.
Like, say I know I've Justin, right?
Yeah.
I don't know him, but I know I've Justin.
Yeah.
I've saw him, you know, a couple times, but I don't know Justin.
Yeah.
We've never hung out, nothing. What's your opinions on him following me following you?
Am I Justin then?
No, that's Justin.
That's Justin.
You're you.
Okay. So just to make sure I understand, so I'm following your man.
Basically.
But
No,
I don't really know him.
I'm following Justin. Yeah, I'm following Justin.
You're following my man.
Yeah. But I don't know him, like.
You don't know him. I just think sometimes, yeah, people follow people's partners. They're like, sometimes I don't know why they do that, to be honest. because what do you want to know? Like, why are you following them when you...
That you couldn't already tell me.
Yeah, like, it's different. But then again, I follow people sometimes that I don't know, like, for inspiration. Like, I like fashion and stuff like that, so I'm going to follow
No, but
people I
we're
don't
talking
know.
about Justin here.
But the fact that, what do you used to need to see from each other? Like, I don't understand that. I personally don't think my friends need to follow my man. Like, and I think that brings a lot of mix up as well.
It does bring a lot of mix up.
Because I think then it, there'll always be a conversation. It will be, and sometimes the conversation won't even be between you and your friend. It will be between your friend and someone else. Like, and it'll be like, did you see what Justin was doing? And then it'll be coming back to you and it'll be like, I saw Justin and there was this girl that like, and it brings up, like, sometimes things can be innocent, but when you've constantly got people coming to you with things, like, sometimes it can get in your head. And that's why if I was in a relationship, I also would like to keep my friends and my man separate. Like,
I mean, apart from obviously Queen to his kingdom,
yeah,
I've very tried my best to do that, because I definitely agree. Like, you'll never see me following.
Yeah.
For the record, you'll never see me following Justin.
Yeah, you won't see her following Justin. And
because we ain't friends.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, if he even pisses you off now, I'm going to want to text him on Instagram and say, what are you doing, with my friend?
Why have you done that?
Why have you done that? So to kind of just, and then, tutus, you probably make up with him anyway. So, to kind of avoid all of that, I just don't really get into those things.
That's it. Yeah, I think let's keep them separate. Like, I've got friends that are in relationships, and when I see their partner, like, I'll have a conversation.
Hail them,
how are ya? But that's it. Like, I'm not gonna be trying to get their phone number to call them up. Like, no, that's the way past.
Now, the moment I see that happening, I just take myself out of the equation. I know what I'm like, you see. Yeah, I'll leave you like to it. You start talking about whatever it is that you need to talk about. And adios, amigos. That's literally me.
Yeah, no, I think that's the right thing, because no, you don't have nothing to discuss with my man.
I know. As my grandmother used to say, what you call it, dotty bongo. Like, we're not in an old dotty bongo. Like the bangarang. What's the bangarang about? Come out of the dotty bongo, come out of the bangarang. So I kind of take that advice still.
Oh gosh, hilarious.
But that's just, don't follow me, people. It's not the wrong thing to do. Don't do that. Remember, I said everything here is opinion based. Please don't. This is not gospel. So please don't follow me. We're just giving you our inputs and our intakes, from personal experiences, etc., etc. What is your opinion on friends, family members, not supporting your local business? Now, we all talk about, your friends or your family members are not your buyers or whatever. But for me personally, I think like there should be. Yeah. Because if one of my friends or family members were doing something, that I liked, I'd want to support any way necessary, even if it was by sharing. And a lot of you ain't even doing that.
Share and subscribe and like and comment. It's all free. Like, that's my take. Like, Annie, like.
And then on top, we're gonna want to call you and talk about their day and how their day was bad and how they need help. But hang on, did you just see me share? There's something a minute ago. You ain't even looked on that, but you want to talk to me about your life and how your life's upset and how your life's sad. Like, no.
I think it should just be normal for your friends and family to support, like, the businesses or endeavors that you're doing. But I just think that where I'm at now with it is I welcome the support of people that want to support me. Like, You know, like before I used to be like, oh, you know what, why not doing this, or this person's not supporting me, or that person don't like, or that. I just think now, leave people to like whatever they like, and you continue to focus on you getting better and the people that are liking and are sharing. I do think that obviously things would move faster if you had a lot of supportive people, like especially the people that, you know, if they was pressing like, if they was sharing more, then obviously it would, you know, it opens it up to more people, like, because their followers would be able to see it, and then their followers, and so on and so forth. But I just come to the conclusion that everybody's just not going to do that, and I don't think everybody's comfortable with people from, I don't even know what type of mentality it is, but it's like, I don't know if it's like small town, I can't remember what they call it, but it's like a small city mentality where people are more comfortable with seeing outsiders get somewhere than the people that they know get somewhere. I just think that that's how people think, and whether it's malicious or not, like, I just think that's how people think. So just focus, keep moving forward, do what you got to do, because I believe that as soon as you get to a certain point, those same people are going to come, and then what are you going to do when they come?
I know what I'm going to do. I tell you what, I'm glad you're the big sister, because you know what?
I know.
you said it, you know, very professionally. I had a few different choice words.
Go on.
The thing is, I don't want my, you know, my YouTube to be cancelled before it's even got anywhere. I just point blank, I just think it's wrong. Especially if you know that, all right then, especially if you know that we're very close in a way where you can pick up the phone and call me or text me. You know, if you've got you on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, it's easy to just share. Like when I see persons, all right then, for example, I tell you one time that got me, when Prince Philip died, and I can't get over it. I can't get over it. DMX, fine. You know, DMX was like a national hero in the black community. You know what I'm saying? But Prince Philip, I remember I had a video or something going out at that same day that he died. You know, and I remember I had a message in my inbox. Someone said, if I ain't got no respect. I said, respect for what? I'm lost. They said, oh, Prince Philip's just died. I said, no. Everyone's wishing, you know, Prince Philip, rest in peace and whatever, which is fine. You know, obviously, rest in peace to Prince Philip. You know, any death is sad. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take away from that, but at the same time, let's concentrate on what's going on here with the people that you do actually know. None of you like know Prince Philip. None of you like even know Prince Harry or any one of them. Most of you know me. Most of you text me, or you know, if you need any assistance or an opinion or this and that, you can text me easily. So why can't you just share something easily? But when you need help and when you're struggling, you know, usually most of the time it's usually financial assistance or something to benefit them and have financial gain. They're ringing my phone. Suddenly they know my number then.
See.
Suddenly unreachable.
It is a sticky one.
So I get a little bit...
It's annoying, and I completely get why it annoys you and you get frustrated. But we're just going to focus on the people that are liking and are sharing, and we ask that you continue,
you know, because Sister Flicks just aims to help in any way possible. It's just creating that extra platform, obviously, for you guys at home. If you've got a new brand, if you've got a new product, get at me. I'm all for advertising. I don't have no issue in supporting others. If I haven't shared your stuff, that means I haven't saw it. Like, for example, my sis here, she's got, you know, to me, the best food in town, and it's only a handful of persons sharing. And I'm not being biased either, because everyone knows I love my belly. So if something ain't right, you know I'm going to talk about it. You know I'm always giving opinions to, you know what, Like, for example, I had some sticky wings today. Oh my God. It was like nothing before. And I said, you know what? This sauce would go bad on the battered prawns. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like trying to be involved like any way I can. Do you get what I'm saying? Just to kind of... I believe you can be great. I believe you should be great. So when persons are not sharing, it makes me feel like they don't want you to succeed. Is that what it is? You don't want us to succeed? It is. I understand.
I just think that it just is what it is. It's nothing personal. I'd like to think it's nothing personal anyway. Like, I'd like to think that if it is.
I think it is.
You think it is?
I think it is. But
I'm just trying to be... I'm trying to be...
Maybe, maybe, all right. I don't think it is. I think it is.
No, just everyone, we all can just do better, like, to share, like, myself included, like, my friends. I share my friends stuff all the time, but, like, to be fair, I don't have a lot of followers, and I don't follow a lot of people either. So, again, like... If anyone wants me to share their stuff, like, hit me up. I'll share it as well. Like, we'll make a pact. Like, we'll make a pact, like, because I do think there's a lot of people, like, within our community that are starting up businesses or, you know, trying to turn their hobbies into a business. And I think it's important that we do all try to support each other, because...
We do. I mean, look, out of Birmingham... Since I've been alive, how much people can you say has made it out? Yeah. Very, very
Small
few.
City mentality, even though we're the second city, but we don't behave like it.
We don't behave like it. It's very, very few. And to me, that's kind of disturbing. Yeah. And if somebody does make it out, it's taken them a very, very, very long time. Yeah. You know, and then even when it has taken that amount of time, they still haven't reached where... they should be at, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Lady Leisha, for example, great artist. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say I listen to her religiously, but she's a great artist, and I feel like where she is now, she should have been there 10 years ago, because she's a great artist. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like in our community in general, in the Black community, we just need to be sharing and caring, proactive, and don't just share the stuff that you like. Share the stuff that you don't like.
Even if you don't want it, even if you don't want to buy it, because it's not all the time that someone, as she said before, sharing, share, because even if I don't want a product or it's not suited to me, if I share it, someone else possibly might like it, or they might want it, it might be suited to them. So it's not just about, oh, well, you know what, I don't like it, so why share? There's other people out there, like, we all don't. For
example, I did an eyebrow tutorial a few months ago, and someone messaged me, no word of a lie, someone messaged me from Oklahoma. Oh God. And that's somewhere, you know, in America, like near desert kind of side, Oklahoma, and said, thanks, I really needed this. Like, not in a sarcastic way, but they said, like, because what they were saying is the in-depthness, whatever word it is, how I went into describing the step by step and whatever, it was clear to them. Now, I don't know if they were bullshitting, because I've seen some other eyebrow tutorials and I thought that they were okay. Yeah. But obviously the way that I've did my eyebrows at that particular time, it kind of resonated with them more. Yeah. So they were very grateful for that. So I'm just saying, like, you just don't know where it's gonna reach. Yeah. So we gotta support each other, man.
And that's it.
So you don't know person, you don't know people. It's been a long one, but it's been a good one. Yeah. So don't know, sis. Thank you for being on Sister Flicks TV. There will be a part 2. So do you want to say anything?
Thank you for inviting me.
You want to big up children, big up anyone?
Yeah, big up my 3 babies. Big up my friends and my family. Big up the people that support me. Everyone take care of yourself.
Alright, so you don't know everyone, thank you very much. We're back at Sister Flicks TV. We're active again. So stay tuned. Love, comment, like, subscribe, all of that. Don't just keep it to yourself. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish with me. There's enough of my channel to go around.
Yeah.
So you don't know. Stay active.
Sister Flicks, sick in a dog. A girl like this and watch this in a dog. On the YouTube, catch a flicks in a dog. Instagram, yo, you better like this. Listen, Sister Flicks, it's sick in a dog. A girl like this, watching a dog. On the Instagram, YouTube, like in a dog. Subscribe and please.